You ready, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi, it's Dave at Stable Vehicle Contracts, and today we're going to take a look around an Audi A5 Coupe. So let's go and take a look. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about this car is the paint. So this model is finished in the brilliant black, which is the no-cost option. One of the two no-cost options you can have on the Audi A5 Coupe. Personally, I would not be going for a brilliant black. I find that it shows dirt, and especially marks, light scratches, things like that show up a lot easier in the solid black than it would do, say, a metallic colour. So I would be inclined to either, if you wanted to not spend the money for metallic paint, I would be going for the Ibis white, or be looking at investing a little bit more money and going for a metallic. Now, this particular model is the S-Line, and we'll talk about the S-Line trim in a second. But other than that, it's the 2-litre diesel. It's the Ultra engine, which is Audi's sort of super efficient, low emission engine. Now, because you're going for the Ultra model, which most people do when they're going for the 2-litre diesel, it is going to limit your choice on alloy wheels to one, which is these. And if you come around, I'll show you. So that's the 18-inch 5 twin-spoke alloy wheels, which it's the only option you can have on this car. I don't really like them. I'm not for one for getting too overly excited about alloy wheels, looking at spending more money on them. But if I could change them, I probably would be changing the alloys on this car. But you can't, so what are you going to do? So, as I mentioned before, this is the S-Line version. So with the new A5 range, you're getting this enhanced S-Line badge here, which we showed you on the A5 Cabriolet video we did a little while ago. Really nice little finish there. So first impressions of the car is it is a nice car. It doesn't particularly get me that excited about it, you know, but it is a nice looking car. The new shape A5 range across the Sportback Coupe like this and the Cabriolet is definitely 10 times better than the previous one. I do like what they have done with it, but like I say, it doesn't really get me, you know, that excited. So if we take a look inside low, and I'll go through a couple of the things that we like and we don't like on the inside of this Audi A5 Coupe. So this car itself is fairly standard spec. The only couple of things that have been added to it at the factory above the standard spec is the privacy glass and also the technology pack, which we have featured in other videos. We'll link them up for you so you can see them. And we're also going to do a little bit of a video on the the Audi infotainment system, which you get a standard tech pack on this car. But we'll link that up for you. But other than that, it's a standard car. Now, I really like these seats, which are the leather Alcantara. You can upgrade, like with all the Audi VW range, to go for full leather upholstery. I prefer this kind of half and half myself. I don't know what you think. If you want to tell us if you like the full leather or like this leather Alcantara, give us a comment below. Tell us which one you prefer. And also this leather multi-function steering wheel with the S-Line badge on it as well. Looks really well. We've spoke about this parking button, which is new on this on the Audi range before, but again, takes a little bit of getting used to. But once you do, it is a much better way of using the park button. So one of the major criticisms I think I've got about this car is the rear seats. Now, granted, you're not buying a coupe for its the ability to carry 4 or 5 people in it, but I do think it is a little bit more cramped than you probably would expect. I'm not the tallest of guys, but I think I would struggle to be in the back of this car for a long period of time. But like I say, you're not really getting this car for its ability to carry 4 or 5 people. But one of the cool things actually is this button here. So normally when you're in the back seat of a car like this, you're relying on the front passenger to help you get out by bringing the seat forward. But this Audi A5 Coupe, it's got this little thing here, little button, drag the seat forward for you, just a little bit easier to get out, so it's not all bad back there. We also really like the electric seat functionality on this car. So we've got buttons down here that enable us to move the car seat and the headrest around the touch of a button. So if we jump in, we'll show you that and see what you think. So what we really like, this little what we like playing with the most on this is the ability to move the headrest up and down just by using this button. How cool is that? And also we can move the seat forward, backwards, and then up as well, and down. And this vehicle also, it's got the lumbar support as well within it. So it's cool, we like it. One of the major selling points of this car is its fuel efficiency. Audi tell you that it will do 67.4 miles per gallon on a combined, which is a little high, or seems very, very high, seems fantastic in fact. This vehicle has got 5,215 miles on it. It's been driven for about 2 or 3 months, something like that. So let's have a quick look and see if the driver of this car has got anywhere near Audi's claimed combined MPG. So as you can see, we've got 5,215 miles on the clock, but we're only managing to get a 42.9 MPG out of this vehicle. So not quite what Audi claimed. It's pretty good, but what we did notice when we were having a little play around with the car, that the drive mode has been set on dynamic. I'd imagine that's been set on dynamic since day one, so you're probably not going to get your best, well, you will not get your best return on the MPG when you're driving the car in dynamic mode, and I think it's probably been driven to the heavier side as well. So 42.9 I think is pretty good all in all. So that was just a brief overview on a couple of things we like about this Audi A5 Coupe, a few things we don't like as well. It's just our opinion, but we'd like to hear what you think as well. So if you tell us what you think of this car in the comment section, things you like about it, things you don't like about it, we'd love to hear. Also, if there's any cars you want us to feature going forward, use that comment section, tell us what you want us to see, and we'll do our best to get that car for you. As always, thank you very much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, share and subscribe if you don't already, and give us a little follow right there on our Instagram account @StableLease. Thanks for watching.